Well, hello, Miss Mary Sellers. It's Flylady Kat, and we're live on my channel this morning. So good to have everybody popping in. Oh gosh, 16 people came in at once. Um, so roll tide, Mary Sellers. Lorena Jimerson. Good morning, precious. Debbie Ernst, one of my top 20 percenters. Good morning, Debbie from Indiana. Lisa Iao. Hello, Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Lisa. You know what I can't see? Can you guess? Excuse the close up on my eyeball. The wrong glasses. I do everything and forget my glasses. Ah, now I can see. Okay, now I can see the typing on this is little. Let's go back and see who I missed. Goodness gracious, we're just going to run through these real quick. So Lisa, hi. Jackie Longnecker is here, hi. I'll say that Debbie Ernst and Jackie Longnecker, and some of you may have been on the live with me and Mr. B. It's actually Mr. B singing on Let's Roll with Kat and Mr. B, our RV channel, Friday night. That was fun. If you don't know, Mr. B sings country music, and he enjoyed entertaining you with our quote karaoke. Nurse Babs is here from Pennsylvania. Hey, Megan. Thanks for remembering to put your name in for me, Megan. Smiles a lot, Mama. Good morning. I've forgotten your name. Sorry. Belle Bell. Good morning, Belle. Carolyn Borsich. Good morning. Robin McCowan. Good morning. Hello. Angela Padilla. Good morning from Texas, or Padilla, maybe. Minimalist Road. That's Kate from Canada. Good morning. Irene Hartwig. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Preston says hello also. Hey, Preston. You're from Brandon, Manitoba. Deb Cruz, one of my top 20 percenters. Good morning, beautiful Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Deb. I miss you, talking to you personally. Micah People, good morning. Lisa Chapman, good chilly morning. Gani Shoughton Lawrence, good morning. Margaret Rose, hi, everyone. Hey, darling. Debbie Ernst, had fun watching karaoke Friday night. Lita, good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Jackie E, hi from Germany. Hi, Jackie. Shahina Nias, good morning, hi. Gina Perry, missing you, Gina. Good morning, Kat. You look amazing. Love your shirt. Oh, thanks. I need to pull it down. Is that better? It's cold here today. I had to wear warmer clothes. Lisa Chapman, I watched the replay of you and Mr. B. Oh my goodness, Lisa. We actually watched a little bit of ourselves. We were laughing. Ernestine Frame, good morning from Kansas. Mr. B is on here. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's roll with Kat and Mr. B is our channel that we're talking about. Hey, Lucy Mark, one of my top 20 percenters. And Mr. B, you're one of my top 20 percenters, too.
That's right.
He actually is. I mean, he really physically is. He does stuff in my home, in our home, which is great. Lisa said that was great. Debbie Ernst has given us a thumbs up. Jeannie Bovier says, it's Jean from rainy South Carolina. Hi, Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Jean. Why do I call you Jeannie? Mary Sellers, I missed the live. We had company Friday night. That's okay, Mary. Roll tide. Nancy Hatfield is here. Hatfield, simple. The Hatfields and the McCoys. Hi, Nancy. Happy Monday. Danielle is here. Good morning, Heart. Grace Mann is here. Good morning, Grace. You were there too, weren't you? Hi, Grace Mann. Sharon, good morning, lovely Kat and friends. Good morning. I am right up in this. I'm going to try to make this where I'm not so close in all the time. Is that better? I can see how long my hair is. Anyway, good morning. It's time for a live chat with Kat and Mr. B. Actually, with Kat. Mr. B is encouraged to be quiet during these. He has put our Let's Roll with Kat and Mr. B channel right there for you. If you are interested, you can join that channel. We are currently sitting still, but when we do move, and sometimes when we sit still, we still make some videos on there, especially those Friday night. Larry enjoys doing karaoke. We don't do it every Friday night, and we haven't done it in, wow, Larry, have we done it for a year?
It was a year.
It was a year since we did it before.
We're going to start doing it.
We have a lot happening, so he's getting ready to do some more, so that's good. Anyway, I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. Let me have a sip. It's nice and warm in here this morning. Well, it's not nice and warm, but it's nice, and it's not too cold, but it's cold outside. And just looking out at that gray makes me want to cuddle up. Okay,
People in Canada are probably laughing.
Y'all
You're saying
laughing
cold,
at me?
cold.
Are y'all laughing at me?
When you're saying it's cold,
It's relative.
that's
I'm
usually
telling
what it
you,
is.
it's relative. I've had people from the north move down here to Florida and say, "Oh my gosh, this is a damn cold. It's really cold."
It's 47, but it's
47
cold.
is cold.
When it's damp
Lisa
and cloudy.
Iao is saying, "I'm caregiving my grandson at our kids' home this week. Changed my schedule. Did my weekly home blessing Saturday. So thankful for flexibility and peace of mind." Yes, Lisa, and that's exactly what this system is about. Making it your own. Good job. Grace Mann said, "Enjoy the karaoke." Lisa K is here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. So everybody get out their planners. Let's go make sure you've got everything going in your planner. Get your planner. If you don't have it, run go get it. Let's talk about the planner this week.
Mika's.
What did she say? Micah said, "Our family got hit with the COVID and found out that I'm expecting again, so I'm going to try to
Congrats.
just pick up where I am and not play catch up." Okay, Micah, no, never play catch up. Whether you've had COVID or you found out unexpectedly you're expecting a baby or what, make sure that you never catch up. You just step right back in where you stepped out. I know that's hard for us. I'm going to try changing my glasses now that I'm further away from this and see if that works. Yeah, that's better. I'll keep those handy just in case. Get your planners, everybody. Run, go get your planner. You know I recommend Kimmy's planner. She's in her apron.com. This is the best planner. This particular one is small because it's for 4 months. She makes 3 4-month planners. You can buy those in a packet, or you can just buy individual planners. I would say if you're going to buy one now, not to buy the first one because you're only going to get 1 month. You either should buy the annual or just wait till, go ahead and order the, actually you'll get 2 months, March and April. The rest of February, March, and April. You might consider this one. But love this planner. Thank you, Mr. B, for putting that up there. So this is a beautiful planner. It works perfectly with us. Everybody got their planner? Give me a thumbs up if you do. Checking in, Marty Watson. Get your planner, Marty. Everybody get your planner. Marty has a cute little planner. She's got one like this, but I think her cover is yellow flowers, which is some of my others. Here, let me show you the other two. One moment while I go to my bookshelf. Excuse my rear end and all the other parts you're looking at. Here they are.
Couldn't see your rear end.
Couldn't see my rear end? Yay. It's always good to know exactly where things are. I hadn't planned on doing this today. This is my one for the second 4 months. I got a different color. Isn't that cute? I think that's what Marty's is. And then for the last 4 months, we're back in fall, winter, I picked that one. Isn't that cute? So, let's go to our planners. Everybody give me a thumbs up if they got their planner. It doesn't have to be this one, although this is the one that's the easiest. Let's see what we've got. Lots of thumbs up. Okay, Candace, good morning. One of my 20%ers. Mr. B put Kimmy's planner up. Lisa K's giving us the thumbs up. Marty's checking in. Robin's got it. Jean has it. Claudia has it. Nurse Babs, forgotten your name already, has it. Micah said, "I always struggle with not playing catch up, and when I do it, I always hear you say, don't play catch up. The She's in Her Apron planner is great if I have the year one." Okay, good. Lisa Chapman, thumbs up. Robin, I picked the same color. Great minds, Robin. Connie's thumbs up. Debbie, thumbs up. Okay, most of you have your planners, I'm assuming. Is that correct? Am I correct? Good morning, August Road. Good morning, Lita. Megan. Thank you, Megan. Megan. I say Megan. I hope that's right. In Whidbey, I missed your first name. In Whidbey has it. Smiles a lot. Sandy has it. Thank you, Sandy. Diary of a Tattered Slob. Lisa has it. Gina has it. Okay, everybody get your planner. All right. Randy Cahotis, good morning. Ready with their planner. Good. Margaret said, "I too watched the rerun of the karaoke." It was fun, wasn't it, Margaret? Ione Matras has it. Okay, so I'm assuming everybody got their planner now. Let's go get to work. So flip it over to the week that we're in, which is starting with...
Her name long.
Pardon me?
And her name long. Remember?
Lonnie? No, that's not Lonnie. That's Ione. That's an I.
We have one.
That's Lonnie.
Oh, okay.
But she's not here today. Or she might be. Okay. Larry's gotten to where he knows my clients and my shirt.
Mentees.
My mentees, yes. Let me button this top button. There we go. Okay. So get it? Starting with 7. This is what we're doing. Okay? All right. So look and see if you filled out 7 through 13. Do you have things in there? I don't have a lot in there. I'll show you what I do have. I put an arrow. If I don't want to write things over and over again, I just put an arrow. I have eccentrics. It's a kind of an exercise that I'm doing in the morning. Chico's. Marty, my Chico's delivery is coming today to your house. I don't know when the loft delivery is coming. And then down here, I have yoga. And I do a before bed yoga. So I put those there. There's nothing different happening this week in this. Yes, it is too heavy for your little hands, Marty. And then let's look and see what we've got down here. So if you've got anything in here like birthdays, doctor's appointments, you may have this thing jam-packed, and that's okay. Some of you might want to put your zone or anything like that, but I'm going to show you what I did, okay? And you see if you did the same thing. I've got my morning routine over here. And what I have is check my planner, and I put a check mark. AM routine, that's done, check mark. Laundry, I didn't do any laundry today. I put a dash, I don't need to. Email and social, I did a check mark. Messages, I still have to answer messages this morning. And clutter stop, there's nothing to clutter stop. I can see everything, it's tidy, so I'm going to put a little dash there. I could put a check because I looked. My evening routine is in here. What I have is clutter stop. And listen, I only have 2 clutter stops because it's just Larry and I in a very small space. If you have children, you may have to do 4. You may have to do the toy stops, okay? But do it when you need it. And if it starts getting messy, and at some point you'll stop being so messy. After dinner is a routine that's in there. I have to check my messages again. When I say messages, I'm talking about my Patreon work. BBR is before bed routine. YT and read, that's YouTube and read. I'm in a book club and I like to check my YouTube videos. I have so many subscriptions, it's sad I can't get to everyone. And then a reminder to mark off that I do my prayers at night. Okay, so that's there. Somebody has a question. Let's see. Margaret McGregor. And hi, Kat. And COVID struck my landscape gardener. I remembered you saying that the drip of water would penetrate stone. I'm not moving a ton of decorative stones myself. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Good, Margaret. Just don't do that. I don't know what that means. So, Dickie said, hi, Kat, Mr. B, and everyone. Margaret McGregor said, 15 minutes at a time. You are amazing. You're amazing. You're doing it. Remember, guys, I may be holding you accountable verbally, but you're physically doing the work. And you're mentally doing the work. So I'm very proud of you. Okay, next thing. Let's look at our zone. What zone are we in? Zone 2. Zone 2. We'll talk about pet hair in a little bit, Queen. Come back with that in a little bit. Kitchen. Zone 2 is the kitchen. That's where we are this week, okay? So I picked 4 things to do in my kitchen. I'm going to do mine on Saturday because I work Monday through Friday most of the time. So today my schedule looks like this. This is a different book. I work. All this is work time. So I'm working. Those are clients.
Tell Dickie that I deleted her and I didn't mean to.
Dickie, Larry accidentally
It was the
deleted
guy
you,
ahead of
and he
her.
didn't mean to. He
I'll
apologizes.
get her back.
He's going to reinstate you. You may not even realize he took you out, but he's going to put you
I
back.
just unhit her.
Did she come back?
Well, she will if she says something.
I might not see what she said. I never saw it.
She's back.
Okay, where were we? Oh, we're doing kitchen. So I put 4 things down. So I like I like putting the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see I have cleaned my fridge drawers. That's going to take me. It probably won't take me 15 minutes, but that's what I'm going to do because I don't have any clutter in there. Clean my fridge doors. That's the inside. That's the next 15 minutes. Clean the top 2 shelves of my refrigerator. I have 3 shelves. And number 4 is clean the bottom shelf and straighten up the freezer. So those are the things I'm doing in my kitchen this week. So if you wanted to, and you are an at-home homemaker, you could say, put a 1 here, skip 2, because that's your free day, or whatever day you have, skip 2, 3, 4, and your weekends are free. Payroll, you're going to put yours right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 because I already know it's down here to look at. Okay? All right. Next, I have my focus. Now, last month, our focus, remember we talked about, I get confused on who I talked to what about, but I think I talked about this to everyone, to have a time in the beginning of the year where we sat down and we put down everything we were grateful for. I think this is in Patreon, but I'm going to mention it to everyone anyway. Everything we were grateful for, because we always want to be grateful before we start attacking things in our life. If we aren't grateful before we start attacking things, challenges in our life, we'll feel like our whole life is a challenge, and it gives it a very negative vibe. So put everything you're grateful for, and then put the challenges every month. Put a challenge for yourself. So my challenge for last month was to exercise. And as you can see, I still have it in my planner, Eccentrics, which is my exercise, and yoga. Those are in there, and I'm also trying to squeeze in a walk, but it's still a little cold for me. This month, I decided I'm going to say tracking. Now, what is tracking? Well, back when I was in Weight Watchers, tracking meant make sure you're writing down everything you eat. But I'm saying tracking in the planner. What does that mean? That means make sure you're checking off each thing you do. So as you can see, I showed you already, I'm tracking this morning. I'm already tracking. Instead of going back and tracking it after it's done, kind of keep this on my hip, kind of keep this nearby, so each time I do something, I can mark it off. And I think that's important for you to keep yourself on track. You need to track in your planner. That's what I chose to do. That does not have to be your challenge. Whatever your challenge is, you know what the solution is. So if you say, my challenge is pet hair, we're going to talk about pet hair in a minute. My challenge is pet hair. So if your friend's challenge was pet hair, you know what you would tell her. Or I think you might know what you would tell her. So you can tell yourself that. Or let's say your challenge is dropping your clothes on the floor. What would you tell her? Hey, Denise, thank you. It is a good idea to track. I got that idea from one of my clients who was tracking her Weight Watchers stuff, and I'd forgotten we used to do that. And I said, I'm going to do that with my book. Keep the book nearby. So thanks for that comment, Denise. Denise, she's in her, she's in her apron. This and that with Denise Jordan. She sells aprons. Aprondiva.com. If you need an apron, if you need something to put on to be inspired, aprondiva.com. Okay, so, and listen, I don't talk about things that I don't myself love, and I don't get any money for any of the referrals that I give. I really love her aprons. That's why I'm saying that. I really love Kimmy's planner. That's why I'm saying that. I really like the O-Cedar spray mop. That's why I tell people to get that one from YouTube. I don't have an affiliation with any of these people, but I love their products, okay? Robin McCowan, I love her apron. Let me read these comments real quick so I don't get behind. And then we'll go back to our planner. So Queen, pet hair. Pet hair is not really part of the routines that we do or part of the basic weekly plan or the zone. So our 3-layer cake, pets aren't included in there. However, pets are included in your life. So you need to make a separate routine for those things. So if pet hair is a problem, then you need to add a routine for it, if it needs to be done daily, that maybe you vacuum the edges of the room if you have hard surface floors and the pet hair goes there. Or you take your feather duster and you dust your furniture every day at a certain time, making that a routine so it doesn't inhibit you from doing your other things. It's just an extra thing. When you have pets, when you have children, when you get married, when you go to work, any big decision you decide, and having pets is a big decision, comes with responsibility, and you have to do the things that are required to do that well, okay? All right, let's look and see what we've got here. So I hope that helps you, and that goes for all of you. Jackie has her planner. Okay, Jackie Longnecker. Micah said, I'm doing microwave, deep cleaning fridge shelves, organizing freezers, and cleaning pantry. Darling, can you get each one of those done in 15 minutes? If you can, more power to you. Just reassess if you can really get that done. I know I can do my microwave in a couple minutes. Deep cleaning my fridge shelves would take me longer. Organizing the freezer would be 15 minutes, and cleaning the pantry would be depending. My pantry's pretty neat and tidy in this little house, but in my big house with the big pantry, that probably would have taken me an hour if I'd put it off for a while. So just assess if it's really 15 minutes. I think the duet you were trying to remember was Shallow. Yes, Margaret, it was. Good morning, good morning. Okay, Aib is here. This and that said, tracking is a good idea. I like that, and we addressed that. I love what a great team you two are. It's so encouraging. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy White. Sharon, pretty nails, Kat. What color is this? This brand is London Town. This is the one I've been using for years. I love it. It stays on for about a week. I do have one little chip right here on this finger. One little chip. I don't know if you can see it, but I can fix that. I can tap that out. But it lasts about a week, and I've had this on about 5 days already, which would never be the case in regular London Town. This color, I think this is elderberry. Might be fig jam, but I think it's elderberry. All right, let's see. I do not have a coupon code for the planner. I don't have one either. I pay full price for my planner. The only one I didn't pay for was the quarterly one last year where Kimmy sent me an example so I could share it. But I pay for all my stuff. I think, okay. I read that, I read that. I read that. I read that. That was Sharon. Okay, that's what it is. Sylvia Butler. Good morning, Sylvia. Denise says, my challenge is I get overwhelmed with so many things. I know the solution is to cut back, to take things off my to-do list, working on it. See, you do know the solution. So could that be your focus for this month? That's your new solution, is cut back? Yeah, because life is too short, love. If you passed away next month, who cares if you did everything on your list? It's more important that you have time with the people that you love. This is the whole reason we streamline our house. And we just work for 15 minutes in an area. And we just do our basic weekly plan and nothing more. And I have people, it's a very common tendency of people who have ADD, which a lot of you do, to just work like crazy. Work like crazy. What's really interesting is, Kendra, if you're on here, I'd love to say hey to you. Kendra, one of my clients, just was put on ADD meds, and she said, I feel like I'm going slow. But the really crazy part is I have all this time that I didn't have before, and all the things I wanted to do are done. Because you know what happens when we go really fast and we work really hard? A lot of times we're just spinning our wheels in the mud and we're not getting anywhere because we're so scattered. That's why I want you to focus in 15-minute increments to do your little bit and be done with that. That's why I want you to track and check it off in your planner when you do it. Okay? All right. So, good point. Thank you for sharing that, Denise. I love her apron. I need an apron. Go get one. Aprondiva.com. Do you have a coupon code for the planner? I already answered that. Jumping right into after COVID pneumonia. That's right. Just jump in. Don't make up for lost time. Jump in. Now, I will say that if you've been out for a bit and living in your home and it seems overwhelming with all the clutter, the one thing I would say that I want you to do the first day back in is just do routines to get yourself back used to it. But I would also recommend doing the choo-choo. If you don't know what that is, it's my invention. It's take a couple of baskets. It may not be totally my invention, but calling it the choo-choo and having a couple of baskets, that's my idea. And it's go around to each room and put everything in those baskets that don't belong in that room. When you go to so let's say we are in the living room and we put cups and we put Kleenex boxes that don't belong in there, or maybe they do. But if anything belongs in the room, leave it. You don't have to put it up, just leave it in the room. Things that don't belong, shoes, pens, different things, put it in the basket. Now go to the kitchen. The first thing you're going to do is empty anything out of the basket that doesn't belong, that belongs in the kitchen. Stick it on the drain board, the countertop. Anything in the kitchen that doesn't belong there, you got some books in there, you got some other stuff, put it in there. Then go to the next room, let's say it's your bedroom, etc. You go through the whole house. At the last room, you'll still have things in your baskets because they need to be delivered and you've already passed those rooms. Go back and deliver those things to those rooms. Now everybody's in the right church. They're not in the right pew. They're in the right church. Now we're going to go back in that room and put those things away. If you have a space for them, put them away. So this is like a huge clutter stop. Put them away. If you don't have room for them in that room, put them in the corner in a little box until you can make some room. And you just know they're there. Okay? And then do routines that day. Day 1. Day 2, go ahead and add your other things back in. All right. Let's see where I was.
You're way behind. You got 1 minute.
I'm way behind.
And you have 1 minute.
I have 1 minute? Okay. I'm going to read these real quick. Smiles a lot. How do you recommend a work from home schedule should work if I have flexibility to do work and then run a load of laundry? In between, I get scattered then because I feel like I'm doing both. If you're a full-time homemaker and a part-time employee, then you're going to have plenty of time after you do your work. If you're a full-time homemaker, if you're a full-time payroll homemaker, then you don't have time to do that. You actually, if you're working 36, 40 hours a week, you need your breaks and you need your lunch hour to recoup your mind. You don't need to be doing laundry during that time. You would do a payroll just like everybody else. Do your work on Saturday, do some laundry after work. Start laundry before work, end laundry after work. You can do that, okay? I hope that answered your question. Smiles a lot, Mama, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name. Denise said, I'm cleaning the corners of my kitchen floor, junk drawer to oven drawer and stainless steel. That sounds like a manageable job this week. There's Larry put the Patreon up there, so if you want to be personally mentored, that's the place where you go when you look at Patreon. I will say that at this time I would recommend that you sign up if you haven't at all for the $5 plan, which is to get a video every single day. If you want to be mentored, I no longer have any more room for 4 times a month this month. I have room for $50 people. That's it, the 2 times a month. I do have a couple of financial spots open if you're interested in that. Okay. Micah said, I love the choo-choo. Thank you. You're welcome. Amanda, one of my top 20%ers. Hi, Kat and Mr. B. So glad to see you this morning. COVID hit our house. It has hit our house doing damage control today. Thanks for the tips. You are very welcome. Rachel Pugh, good morning from Ava. Hi, Ava. Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Jericho. Hello, Jericho. Okay, guys, we got to hurry. Robin said, you're so beautiful and helpful. I love the great ideas. You're very welcome. Okay, I'm not going to answer any more comments because time is up, and I'm going to finish this real quick. Your meal plan should be out here. Your meal plan should be out here. This morning, I ate what was on my meal plan, and I checked it off. I went ahead and put a B for breakfast, L for lunch, D for dinner, and S for snack. So I'm going to mark those off as I eat them, okay? That's my tracking. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.